Imagine waking up every morning in one of the happiest places on earth. The air is crisp, the forests are lush, the cities are clean, and life just works. People are educated, healthy, and the government takes care of its citizens. Sounds perfect, doesn't it? Now imagine that same place, only the hospitals are too empty to take in patients. Schools are short on teachers. Elderly homes have no caregivers. Restaurants close early. Construction sites sit abandoned. This is not some dystopian future. This is Finland, and it's happening right now. Chapter 1. A crisis no one expected. For years, Finland has topped global rankings in happiness, education, and quality of life. From the outside, it looks like a dream country. But on the inside, a slow-burning crisis is beginning to boil over. Here's the heart of the problem. Finland is running out of people. Not just any people, working people. People who can take care of the sick, build homes, serve food, teach children, drive buses, and keep the economy alive. The average age is rising fast. By 2030, 1 in every 4 Finns will be over 65. That means more people retiring and fewer stepping in to take their place. This isn't a small hiccup. This is a full-blown national emergency. The demographic shift. The demographic shift in Finland is alarming. The birth rate has been one of the lowest in Europe for decades. Families are having fewer children. Some are having none at all. The reasons are complex: economic pressure, lifestyle choices, changing cultural norms. But the result is the same: an aging population and not enough young workers to replace them. Every year, the gap gets wider. The implications are profound. As the workforce shrinks, the burden on the remaining workers increases. This leads to burnout, decreased productivity, and ultimately, a decline in the quality of services that the population relies on. Chapter 2. What happens when the workforce disappears? Modern society is like a delicate machine, and Finland has been one of the best at keeping that machine running smoothly. But now the gears are starting to grind. Hospitals can't find nurses. Elderly homes can't hire caregivers fast enough. Construction projects are delayed for months or years. Even simple things like staffing a coffee shop are becoming impossible. The ripple effect. The consequences of a disappearing workforce extend beyond immediate job vacancies. The healthcare system is under strain, leading to longer wait times for patients. Schools are forced to cut programs due to a lack of teachers, which affects the quality of education. The economy suffers as businesses struggle to find employees, leading to reduced growth and innovation. This crisis is not just about numbers. It's about the quality of life for every Finn. The social fabric of the nation is at risk. Chapter 3. Why not just bring in workers? At this point, you might be wondering, why doesn't Finland just hire people from other countries? They've tried, but here's the problem. Everyone else is also short on workers. Europe is aging fast. Countries like Germany, Italy, and the UK are facing similar issues. The competition for skilled migrants is fierce. The challenge of attracting talent. Finland is not exactly the top choice for most job seekers. Cold winters, a difficult language, and a reputation for being a bit quiet. It's not New York. It's not London. It's not even Berlin. So who would come? That's the question Finland asked. Chapter 4. The Filipino Factor. Why the Philippines? Why are thousands of miles away, across oceans and continents, the people of the Philippines becoming Finland's unexpected lifeline? It's more than just numbers. Filipino workers bring something unique to the table, something that can't be trained or bought. It's cultural, it's emotional, it's deeply human. 3 reasons why Finland is choosing the Philippines. 1. A global legacy of care. The Philippines is known around the world for its nurses and caregivers. Filipino healthcare workers are not only trained and qualified, they're compassionate, empathetic, patient. They don't just do the job, they care. That's not just a stereotype, it's a legacy. For decades, Filipino workers have been at the heart of healthcare systems in the US, the UK, the Middle East, and beyond. Hospitals from New York to Riyadh rely on them, and now so does Finland. 2. Work ethic and adaptability. Filipino workers are known for their strong work ethic. They take pride in their jobs. They adapt to different cultures quickly, learn languages fast, and bring a deep sense of professionalism to whatever task they're given. That's invaluable, especially in a country like Finland, where integration can be challenging due to language and cultural differences. 3. Family-oriented values. In Finland, many elderly people live alone. In Filipino culture, elders are honored, respected, and cared for. This cultural value makes Filipino caregivers not just functional, but emotionally connected to the people they serve. In a nation struggling with loneliness among its elderly, that matters more than you might think. Chapter 5. More than just a workforce. This isn't just a story about labor shortages or immigration. It's about how two very different countries, Finland and the Philippines, are becoming linked by something deeper, the shared value of human dignity. Filipino workers aren't just filling jobs. They're helping Finland preserve its way of life. They're helping ensure that the elderly are cared for, the sick are treated, and children have teachers to guide them. They are, quite literally, helping a nation survive. Chapter 6. A wake-up call to the world. What's happening in Finland isn't an isolated story. It's a glimpse into the future of many nations. Aging populations, shrinking workforces, global competition for skilled migrants. But it also shows us something hopeful, that when nations look beyond stereotypes, beyond borders, they can find partners in places they never expected. That compassion, resilience, and care can become powerful tools of diplomacy. That people matter more than numbers. So the next time you hear the term migrant worker, remember this story. Remember the quiet crisis in Finland, and remember how a small island nation in Southeast Asia became the answer to a big problem in the far north of Europe. Chapter 7. The Filipino Work Ethic. When Finland went searching for workers, they weren't just looking for people who could fill job posts. They were looking for people they could count on, people who show up, not just on time, but with heart. What they found in Filipinos is something rare, a deep, unwavering work ethic that spans the globe. Filipinos have proven themselves time and again, whether it's in the blistering deserts of the Middle East, the icy cities of Scandinavia, or high-pressure hospitals in New York and London. No matter where they go, one thing remains consistent. They give everything they've got. Long hours, extra shifts, no complaints. When the job gets tough, Filipinos don't walk away. They dig deeper. For a country like Finland, that matters more than anything. This isn't about hiring people for a year or two. Finland needs long-term partners. They're looking for people who will stay, grow roots, and help the country thrive. Chapter 8. Adaptability and flexibility. Let's face it, Finland is not an easy place to move to. Long, dark winters, a language spoken by only a few million people, a culture that values quiet, personal space, and minimal small talk. For many foreign workers, this transition can be overwhelming. But Filipinos, they adjust. That's one of their superpowers. Whether they're sweating under the Gulf sun or navigating snowstorms in Canada, Filipinos adapt like few others can. They're flexible, resilient, and open-minded. They don't just tolerate new environments, they embrace them. In Finland, where isolation is common and connection can be hard to find, Filipino workers are quietly becoming more than employees. They're becoming essential parts of the social fabric. Chapter 9. Faith and Integrity. There's another reason Finland is drawn to Filipino workers, and it's less talked about, but maybe the most important of all, values. In a country where ethical behavior, transparency, and trust are cornerstones of daily life, Finland needs people who understand the deeper meaning of responsibility. People who aren't just there to clock in and out, but who bring integrity to everything they do. Faith runs deep in Filipino culture. So does a sense of duty to God, to family, to community. These values translate directly into the workplace. When Filipinos take care of a patient, clean a room, or pour a cup of coffee, it's not just a task, it's a calling. Chapter 10. What Finland is offering in return. Now let's flip the lens. What is Finland offering Filipinos in return? Because this isn't just about jobs, it's about futures. Finland knows that if they want people to stay, they can't just hand out contracts. They have to open the door to something more meaningful. 1. Permanent residency opportunities. Finland is offering pathways to permanent residency for Filipino workers. This means they can build a life, not just a career. 2. Support for family reunification. Family is sacred in Filipino culture. Finland recognizes this and provides support for family reunification, allowing workers to bring their loved ones to join them. 3. Free education for children. Finland offers free education for children of migrant workers. This is a gift that lasts a lifetime, providing children with opportunities that few others can imagine. 4. Safe communities, clean air, world-class healthcare. Finland is known for its safety, cleanliness, and high-quality healthcare. Workers can enjoy peace of mind knowing they are in a secure environment. Chapter 11. More than a job, a role in rebuilding a nation. Let's take a step back. Why is Finland doing all this? Because they're not just looking for labor. They're looking for partners in shaping the future of their country. Filipinos aren't just filling roles. They're reviving industries, hospitals, nursing homes, schools, and businesses are staying open because of them. And it's not just about doing a job. It's about training the next generation, passing on skills, and keeping the nation running. Chapter 12. The hidden power of the Filipino spirit. But the most powerful part of this story isn't the paycheck or the free health care. It's the human spirit that Filipinos bring with them. Their deep sense of family, their belief in hard work, their ability to adapt, connect, and care. Filipino workers are enriching Finnish society in ways no policy could measure. They're bringing warmth to cold winters, community to quiet towns, laughter to hospital wards, hope to lonely elderly. They're not just immigrants. They're bridges, connecting two very different worlds with something universal: human dignity. Chapter 13. A new chapter written together. So what does this all mean? It means a new story is being written, one where Finland and the Philippines walk forward together, a nation in need of people, a people in search of opportunity, and together something beautiful is happening. In the years to come, when Finland's children look back on how their country overcame one of the greatest challenges of their time, they might speak of quiet heroes. Heroes who didn't arrive with headlines or fanfare, but who came with open hearts, calloused hands, and an unwavering desire to help. They'll speak of Filipino workers, not just as immigrants, but as neighbors, teachers, caregivers, builders, friends. As people who brought more than labor. They brought values, warmth, humanity. They became part of Finland's story. Chapter 14. A legacy worth building. For Filipino workers, this isn't just a job offer. It's a life reimagined. It's waking up in a country that's safe, where your children can go to world-class schools without paying a cent. It's being able to see a doctor, get treatment, and never worry about the bill. It's earning enough to send money back home, and still have enough left over to enjoy the little things: a warm meal, a family outing, a future. But beyond the salary, beyond the benefits, there's something even more powerful on offer: a legacy, the chance to build something lasting, not just for yourself, but for your children and your children's children. Chapter 15. Finland's turning point. For Finland, this moment is more than a labor shortage. It's a turning point. With every passing year, the population grows older, the workforce thins, and the pressure mounts. But instead of closing their doors, Finland is opening them. Boldly, warmly, desperately. They're not just looking for people to fill jobs. They're searching for partners in building a new kind of society, one that's more inclusive, more diverse, and more resilient. Chapter 16. A simple question with a big answer. So let me ask you, if you had the chance to rewrite your story, would you take it? If you could give your family a better life, would you pack your bags, brave the cold, and step into something new? Would you trade uncertainty for security, struggle for stability, a paycheck for a purpose? Because that's what's being offered. A country that values honesty, hard work, and kindness is calling, not just for laborers, but for people who want to build lives. Chapter 17. The time is now. Finland needs Filipino workers now more than ever. Not next year, not someday. Now, if you're a Filipino worker, or if you know someone who is, this is the time to act. Finland isn't just offering contracts. They're offering citizenship, not just healthcare, but peace of mind, not just schooling, but a new future for your kids. This is the kind of chance that changes lives, not just for one person, but for entire families. But it won't be open forever. Chapter 18. Join the conversation. Be part of the change. So we want to hear from you. Would you consider moving to Finland? What would matter most to you if you made that move? What dreams would you carry with you into this new chapter? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let your voice be heard. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more on this life-changing opportunity and the stories shaping the future of Filipino workers abroad. Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe to this channel for regular updates about the Bible in Philippines.